through our organization at USABA that sports have played an incredible power to provide blind people with the tools needed to succeed in life beyond the field of play, to find that competitive edge to build their work ethic to set goals. And their work and dedication to sports, we are excited to induct 2 athletes today into the USABA Hall of Fame. The first individual that I'd like to induct today, go back with me in time to 17 years ago to the Sydney Paralympic Games. 17 years ago, the turn of the century. And back then, there was an athlete who went to the games. I had the opportunity to witness firsthand this athlete win match after match after match. And he was the individual to win a medal, the gold medal, the first ever in Olympic and Paralympic history in the sport of judo. That individual is Scott Moore, and when he was standing on the medal stand, the memory of him is like watching the birth of my own 3 children. That memory of him standing on the stand will be etched in my mind for the rest of my life. This athlete, Scott Moore, he has been the Paralympic coach for 3 Paralympic Games. I'm most certain he will be the Paralympic coach named by the United States Olympic Committee to lead the team in the judo team in Tokyo 2020. Ladies and gentlemen, I am honored to induct Scott Moore into the USABA Hall of Fame.
Good morning, and thank you very much, and thank you, Mark, and the USABA for this incredible honor. I want to first start by thanking all the donors and the board members and the incredible staff that make this such an incredible organization. I don't think you guys really realize the impact you have on the lives of visually impaired blind athletes and the community as a whole. You really are dream builders. You make dreams come true. You made a dream that I didn't realize I even had until I met Larry Lee and Mark Lucas and Charlie Hubner. You make those dreams come true. And I'd like to thank my family, your support, and my wife Heidi and my son Jordan. Your support and pride and belief in me means more to me than you can ever imagine. So, of course, Heidi goes above and beyond the call of duty. Throughout my judo career, Heidi has a long time been my training partner and has put many beatings on me over the years. As a matter of fact, I remember when we first trained together the very first time back in 1999, not long after we met in Denver. She was getting the better of me in practice, and my coach, Larry, was beside himself, and he's taunting me about getting my butt kicked by my girlfriend. It was relentless. It was relentless. And so, as you can imagine, it almost didn't work out between Heidi and myself. But fortunately, I was able to persevere, and we've been married now for 17 years, 18 years. So, despite Larry, it's worked out. Again, I was truly honored when Mark Lucas called and told me that I was being inducted into the USABA Hall of Fame. I had never dreamed that this would ever happen, but I was even more excited to find out that I was being inducted alongside the man that's had such a huge impact on my success as a coach, as an athlete, Larry Lee. I've had many great coaches over the years in my athletic career, but Larry's the one that pushed me to truly be the best that I could be. One of the things that I've always said that inspired me the most was Larry's absolute undying belief in me. Even when I didn't believe in myself. We all knew as a coach that Larry sat there and he lived and died with us on the mat. He was in the coach's chair, but he was really out there on the mat with us. And knowing that he wanted us to win every bit as badly as we wanted to win ourselves. And Larry took every loss just as hard, sometimes even harder than we took the losses, because he really believed in us and wanted us to be successful. And so I owe a huge part of my success as an athlete and as a coach, but also in life, to Larry Lee. One quick story I'm going to tell about Larry. He doesn't know this. He thinks I'm going to tell a different story, so you're welcome. But one of the things I remember, you know, when I met Larry back in 1992, he came out to the clinic at my college. I was a college athlete in a judo club in South Louisiana. And, you know, we worked together for many years. And in 1996, I won Paralympic bronze medal in Atlanta. And we started talking about taking the next step and moving forward to become the first American to win a gold medal. So we started talking about moving out to Denver so I could train with Larry full time. He was living in Denver at the time, and train at the Olympic Training Center where we had, you know, so many of the best athletes in the country training. That was quite the experience. And so I started talking about it, but Larry knew that once I got involved with Paralympic judo, I started kind of not being such a great student. I was putting, you know, semesters on hold. I was, you know, taking minimal class effort so I could travel and train full time. I went head over heels 100% into judo. And the thing that Larry told me in Atlanta, right before I got on the bus to go to the airport to leave, he said, you cannot move to Denver until you graduate. You will not come and train with me until you graduate from college. I want you to go home and focus on school, put judo on the side a little bit, and focus on graduating. Because you come out here and do judo, and who knows if you'll ever go back. So that's what I did. In 1998, I graduated from University of Southwestern Louisiana. I went to Spain that July. We won the World Championships. I came back, I packed up everything I had and moved to Colorado. And while working there with Larry, I was pushed by him again to earn my master's degree in computer information systems. So not only has he been very impactful for me as an athlete and a coach, he's been very impactful, and I don't know if he really realizes this until right now, that he's made a huge impact on my success as a human being, as a community member, and and so pretty much every aspect of my life, Larry has played a very important role. And as a coach, my biggest fear is that our current Paralympic athletes don't have as good a coach as the coach I had. But like Larry, I really do agonize over the success of my athletes on and off the mat. I talk to them often about, you know, their lives and what they're going to do and what they're doing in school and things like that. And like Larry, I live and die with those guys on the mat from the coach's chair. I want them to win every bit as badly as they want, because I know what it feels like. I know what it's like to have that dream and have someone behind you supporting you like I had. So again, I want to say thank you. Thank you again to USABA and to all the sponsors and donors, and to Larry. I want to say thank you again for believing me, even when I didn't always believe in myself. Thank you very much.
First gold medalist in judo. Besides that, he won 2 bronze medals in Paralympic Games, 3-time Paralympian. And his coach, in 1988 in Seoul, Korea, U.S. judo team won 0 matches and 0 medals. In 1992, Coach Larry Lee led the team to Barcelona, where they won 3 silver medals. You can't cry over there, man. And 17 medals. Larry Lee is the gentleman who helped start the integration of blind judo athletes here at the Olympic Training Center. Today, there is a blind judo athlete program that's fully integrated in the program here as they march to Tokyo 2020. This is a coach like John Wooded. He would dig deep into his heart and soul and tug on their hearts and souls like Scott Moore to be the best athlete they can be. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored, privileged, and pleased to induct Coach, as Charlie Hubner would call him, Coach Legend Larry Lee to the USABA Hall of Fame.
I tell you, I now wish that I had gone first, because Scott had me teared up over there. I'm not kidding. I'm not an emotional person. I'll try to get started here. This organization truly meant a lot to me, and I'm truly humbled to be invited here today to be inducted into the Hall of Fame. But I'll tell you this, is athletes like Scott, Jim Mastro make good coaches of guys like me. But while I'm appreciative and honored to be inducted to the Hall of Fame for an organization I care deeply about, I'm more appreciative of being asked to become the head coach of the USABA and the Paralympic judo program so many years ago, allowing me to join an organization that truly lives its mission and allows dreams to become a reality and human potential to be realized. When I joined the organization, it's true what Mark said, we had come off of a Paralympic Games where we hadn't won a single match and we hadn't won a single medal. And it's true that we went to Barcelona and we did win 17 matches and we did win 3 medals. But on reflection, the story wasn't told in the growth of the medal count. The story was told after that competition ended, when we gathered as a team in that locker room and we cried, literally, because we weren't satisfied. We didn't go to Barcelona to win 17 matches or to win 3 medals. We went to Barcelona to become the best team in the world. And we went there to win gold medals and to hear our country's national anthem played. So the story of that day was a changing of a culture. The story of that day was changing of a mindset, that we were no longer satisfied with just competing. We wanted to win. We wanted to dominate. We wanted to realize our true potential. The expectations in the program and the athletes had changed. And our work ethic and our natural ability would now determine our future success. And we all know that the energy of the mind is the essence of high-level sustained success. And once we had changed our mindset, then our potential would determine the outcomes and not other people's perceptions of our potential. And when that happened, we continued our upward trajectory and we did become the best team in the world. I strongly believe that excellence is not an isolated act, but it is a habit and a belief system that must be put into practice every day. And this organization and the support it provided us allowed me to work with a program and athletes that were the embodiment of what can be achieved both on the mat and in life. Because yes, we did grow, and yes, we won 4 medals in 1996. And then at the 1998 World Championships, we proved that we truly could become the best team in the world, winning 8 medals. But more importantly, the athletes in the program went on to have successful lives and careers, proving again that excellence is not found in a single act, but in habits, beliefs, a culture, and expectations. And this organization, the USABA, allowed us to dream big and to achieve their true potential, not just as athletes, but as people. So while I'm being honored today, I truly want to turn this around to all of you. I want to thank Charlie for asking me to become the coach, Mark for the continued success, and for the opportunity for a lifetime to work with the athletes that truly represented the best in human spirit, and for allowing us as a program the resources and the opportunities to travel and to compete and to do the things we had to do to become the best team in the world, and allowed us to dream big and to realize our dreams. So while I want to thank you for this honor, I most specifically want to thank you for the privilege of serving an organization that truly lives its mission. Thank you.